The Cincinnati riots of a decade ago will soon become, of all things, Clyde, a comic book.
That's right. Local activist turned artist Dan Moore is putting pen to paper to make the 2001 events more accessible to young people. We get a look at the powerful artwork from 9 News reporter Scott Wegener as part of our look at Cincinnati 10 years later.
Hunched over a table in his Northside apartment, Dan Moore is preparing to tell the world about a transformative moment.
I had just been getting involved in politics in the city when I was 17, and when this happened, it made it all very real.
Not just in his life, but in the very fabric of Cincinnati.
It wasn't just broken windows.
10 years ago, as a student activist at Walnut Hills High School, Moore found himself attracted to boiling unrest that led to the 2001 riots sweeping over the city.
I want people to remember the riots in the way that they actually happened, not in the way that was portrayed by the media.
To do that, he's telling his story as a graphic novel.
It makes it an easier way to digest some of the politics that we deal with today and digest some of the politics about the riots in Cincinnati.
His pages are filled with real-life characters who tell their stories with depth the news media may have missed.
I interviewed Reverend Damon Lynch III, one of the former leaders of the New Black Panther Party in Cincinnati. Just a regular working guy in Over the Rhine who got picked up on curfew violation coming home from work.
Even though Moore's book doesn't shy away from the violence, he stresses the positive that he says came from the events a decade ago.
There was also lots and lots of grassroots organizing and lots of community people getting engaged.
And for the artist, there's a strictly personal benefit.
Drawing this book has been my biggest art education I've ever had.
Scott Wegener, 9 News.
The novel is called Mark Twain Was Right, stories from the 2001 riots and unrest in Cincinnati. Moore expects it to hit the shelves in early 2012. Remember, you can see all of our stories on how the city has changed since the riots. Go to WCPO.com/10 years later.